What's up everyone, it's Danny Baker. I'm at Marshall Goldman. We have a nice sunny day in Cleveland, so we're doing one of these videos outside. 2008 Ferrari F430 Spider. Kenan and I have talked a lot about how great 430 Spiders are today. Right now, summer 2019, driving around in a V8 Ferrari, naturally aspirated. Right now is a great time to buy a 430. They're as cheap as they're ever gonna be, phenomenal deals, and we have just a really unique and also tasteful example. So let's talk about what this car is. It's an 08. It has 6,000 miles, just under 7,000, about 6,900. And it's got some really cool options. I happen to really like the 19-inch Challenge wheels. It's an option, it's a factory upgrade from Ferrari on this car. Red brake calipers. The shields, okay, these are an option. This particular example had a really nice clear bra package on it that comes all the way up the front clip, all the way to the door, so you don't see any line in the middle of the hood. Grigio Silverstone, it's a medium gray metallic, a lot of chunky metallic sparkly flake in the paint. To me, it's timeless, very Italian. I absolutely love it. Check out the inside. This is Bordeaux leather. Proper name is Bordeaux. Obviously Daytona seats. I love that this one was ordered with contrasting black piping, contrasting black carpets, and a proper black dash. Now check out the carbon. A lot of carbon fiber options on this car. Starting from the bottom, you've got the carbon fiber lower zone, which is carbon fiber door sills and inside pieces, carbon fiber on the center console. Moving up, you've got the carbon fiber dashboard inserts. This particular example had the extremely rare Bose hi-fi stereo system. Back in 2008 was a $7,252 option, okay? That's a big chunk of money that somebody spent new on this car. Not many 430s have it, but check this out. Your mids and highs behind the seat. Really cool. Actually takes up less space than the regular hi-fi system, which has the speakers in the middle. Obviously I'm biased, but I just happen to really love the look of a 430. Kind of a cool little picture here to have the Italian car and the beautiful Ducati Italian motorcycle in the background, a really cool Diavel. Let's jump in and take it for a ride. All right, we're in the cockpit of the 430 Spider. This is a really nice place to be. Pretty simple. Turn the key forward, foot on the brake, hold down on the start button. You hear the V8 start up and settle into its idle. Back when this car came out, the 430 Coupe and Spider both came out in the 2005 model year for the North American market. These cars MSRP'd for a well-spec'd car somewhere around like $235,000, but the market was about $150,000 over sticker. I can remember working in the exotic car business in Houston, Texas. I was there for a couple years and sold many 430 Spiders back in 06, 07 for $125,000, $150,000 over sticker. We're asking $139,000, call it $140,000. Original investment, somewhere around $400,000, and we're asking $140,000. I think that's a really great deal. Is it the highest horsepower car out? No, absolutely not. Is it the fastest car you can buy today? Of course not. But it is really nice to drive and plenty fast. 483 horsepower. You hear that V8, it sounds great. When you get up over 4,000 RPM, the baffles open up and you can really hear the exhaust. It's really cool. I really like the sound of it.
It's kind of a first year of reliable Ferraris, isn't it?
I agree. I mean, you know, I brag to people how durable 458s are. You know, I use those cars, but when you really come down to it, the 430 is just about as durable as a 458. There's not a lot different. The 430 has chain-driven cams. There is no timing belt to change. So that eliminates the big engine out services or the big belt services that some Ferraris prior to the 430 required. The ride is fantastic. It's flat in the corners and it's just cushiony and smooth enough that you don't get beaten to death, especially in these really comfortable Daytona seats. Okay, so let's talk about the market on 430s in general. So first, let's establish that this 08 Ferrari F430 is a top of market car. This is not a cheap 430. It's actually towards the higher end of the market, but it should be, okay? In 08, they went to standard ceramic brakes on the car, so all 08s and all 09s have ceramic brakes. That's why they bring substantially more than an 05, 6, or 7 car. They actually changed some of the electronic software on the car. The cars shift to me just a little tiny bit cleaner than a 05, 6, or 7. So when you're looking at the market on a 430, 140, 150 grand is kind of towards the high end. But that doesn't mean you need to spend that much to buy this particular car. You could buy a different 430 Spider from us. We have many in stock, starting at as low as about 100 grand. If the 360, which has been at the current market values for 15 years, stays at 80 grand, then it makes sense that a 430 should stay at a floor of about 100. What was an 08 430 Spider worth last year or 2 years ago? The exact same money it is today. What was an 05 430 Spider worth 5 years ago? The exact same money it is today. So if you're going to drive a $100,000, $120,000, $130,000 exotic car and have a lot of fun, and you care about your bank account and your wallet, look at a 430. It's a stable investment. Wouldn't be surprised if these cars start to trickle up in value just a little bit, but definitely it's not going to go down. You can't resist. There's an overpass. It's a 430. It's a beautiful day. You have to accelerate. Childish? Yes, absolutely. They have aged so well.
That's another thing.
So well.
This car still looks like a new Ferrari.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Nobody's gonna look at this thing and think.
That's exactly right. And I think that's a really good point. You pull up in front of a restaurant or a valet or your local Cars and Coffee, 430s get a lot of looks and attention. Most people think it's a brand new Ferrari because the design at the time was so cutting edge that it still looks, feels, and appears very, very modern. It's nice and easy.
Brakes are awesome.
The brakes are awesome. The ceramics on the 430s they're great. Way better than the competition at the time. I can tell you, I was working with Lamborghini in 05, 6, 7, and 8, and driving a lot of Gallardos. And Gallardos are great, but the Gallardos that had ceramics, they were not that great. So if you're watching this video, I encourage you to, sit in a 430, see how you feel. And if it's something you think you might want to try, let us know at Marshall Goldman. We've got a bunch of great ones in stock. And if we don't have the right car in stock, we can help you find it. We just cracked 6,900 miles on the nose on this 08 Grigio Silverstone example. And I bet we find a home for it pretty quick. Thanks for watching. Please, as always, hit us up in the comments. We appreciate your feedback, the likes and the shares. It helps keep us going. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll do our best to feature it on another video. Thank you.